Alright, hey yo, bango, bongo, dango, wangos, tangos, slangos, wangos. Welcome back to the non-existent show that no one ever listens to, except my dog, who is looking at me while I talk because I ruined his nap. But, we're back to another me ranting about bullshit. I probably shouldn't swear about stuff that no one else in this world is going to ever hear or care about as I get attacked. Wow, that was a bad spot to log out on. Did not even think of that one. Hoo-wee. Let's get some heals there. Alright. Oh, wow. The heck? That's too funny. Look at that. I didn't know that this many things were dead. Ooh, run before I get to chatting about what we need. Oh my gosh! So I must have walked in there right as someone else did, because there are a lot of specters here. Wow. Huh. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Alright. Anyways, let me get situated here, and then we will get going. So, today's hot topic, um, Borderlands 3 just came out. It's a very big game. A lot of people are very excited about it. I am very excited about it, but I won't be getting it. Won't be getting it. Not for a while. Not till the Game of the Year edition with all the content, all the extra character, all that stuff is out. That is when I will be getting it. Reason being, I currently can't support Randy Pitchford at all, and it sucks because I really wish I could support that company because the people who worked on it are probably very talented and incredible developers, but I can't support Randy Pitchford. Um, or 2K for that matter. 2K has just been absolutely just abysmal in its treating of its customers with the loot box whole extravaganza that's been going on, the the NBA that I think I talked about in a previous video about just the gross nature that they're doing it. Do I care about loot boxes? Not really. I'll never buy them. I'm fine with it. Can they be in games? Sure. My problem is always I don't think the government needs to intervene. I don't like when people say government needs to get no because if the government gets involved, you don't know what's going to happen then. It's a far fetched thing, and I always have people scoff at me, and they're like, the government won't do anything. They just need to ban loot boxes. No, but once the government's involved, then they start looking at these, and then they start seeing violence. Like you still today see them blaming video games for violence. So what's going to happen once they get in and they start regulating loot boxes? They're going to stick their fingers in again and be like, well, we have control over your loot boxes, so now we want more control. Could it happen? Who knows? But it's a scary thing that I don't even want to touch on. But anyways, with all that said, I am not a fan of Randy Pitchford because of his scumminess over the past so many years. He starting kind of from the beginning. They're way back during the Duke Nukem and Alien Colonial Marines. I kind of lost respect for the guy to when he refused to acknowledge the fact that the game that his, that the games weren't good. Like he refused to acknowledge it, and it's just like he's like they're good games. They're good. No, dude, it's okay. You can take one on the chin here and there. Like they were bad games. They were bad games. Duke Nukem Alien Clone Marines were bad games. And you can take it on the chin and be like, you know what? Yeah, we had a misstep. They weren't incredible. I'm not going to deny it, but we learned from it. We moved on. I don't get why that's a problem. Why in today's society, do they teach us to keep our head up on faults? Right? Hey, you had a mistake. It happens. You learn from this experience. Move on. Companies and people teach you that all the time. It happens. You learn. Not to Randy Pitchford, apparently. Apparently, to Randy Pitchford, I have to go hard on this 24/7. I have got to reinforce the fact that we did not fail. I did not fail. The company is incredible. The games are incredible, and it's like, dude, you can admit they're not bad. I mean, you can admit they're bad. There's not a problem with it. Hey, we had a misstep. You know, we tried. Duke Nukem for one was a game that was in development forever. We bought the rights. We got it out there, which we're proud of. But yeah, it did miss the mark a little bit. I really don't think anyone's going to care. I think like, yeah, okay, not a problem. Then you have Aliens Colonial Marines. Another bad game. Same thing. It was a bad game. We messed up. But then the problem that extended for Alien Colonial Marines in my eyes was the fact that then it came out that Gearbox would outsource the games. Gearbox really didn't even work on the game. The Gearbox probably only slapped their name, did some work, but then they outsourced it to a company. So then that way Gearbox could focus on uh, Borderlands 2. And yeah, that's the current rumor. Like I said, these are all rumors. I am, speculating on that I've seen. I have no inside knowledge on anything. This is just what the rumors say about it. That they funneled money elsewhere and they took no responsibility for it. So yeah, but Randy Pitchford denies it. That's not true. That's not true. We worked on it internally, but there are outsourcing because the company is listed on there and everything, and there are people accounts and all. And then I think Sega even sued them for that for using for funneling Sega's money into Borderlands. So the whole thing is just baffling to me, and how they manage it. Which whatever. So fast forward a couple more years now. Here we are. Let's think about it. Okay. Do you think they can admit it, or nope? Still can't admit it. Still, Randy Pitchford to this day does not acknowledge that those games are bad. Drives me crazy. Like just admit it, dude. They're bad games. They got reviewed bad. Everyone thinks they're bad. You guys drop support immediately. Yeah, baffling situation. So, and then he even continues to like make fun of like I think there was like a video of him being interviewed by IGN, and he like proceeded to not, I guess, not really make fun of Jim Sterling, but he like told him how like, oh, there's this big YouTuber that he's a big guy, he's got like a hard on for me, and Jim Sterling mocked him like, really, dude, come on, stop acting like you don't know who I am just because you don't agree with me. Um, so I feel like Randy Pitchford's kind of a coward in that sense, like he and then yeah, so there's that. Then now let's keep going forward in timeline here. I might jump around a little bit. Um, but then comes his what was after that? So he was making fun of Jim Sterling. As you can tell, this is all on the fly. I don't prepare a script like all those other YouTubers. I do it raw. Yeah. Um. So there's that instance, and then came the. Oh man, what came after that one? Shoot. He did. What did he do next? Then after that, where did he continued? Um. Oh, and then there was the lawsuit that came out from their old lawyer apparently, who sued him because of um his lack of like professionalism. The lawyer himself already seemed pretty scummy, anyways. But they sued him, and it was revealed that Randy Pitchford left a flash drive at Medieval Times, which is funny because right before that news came out, he went on a podcast and he admitted how he had left this flash drive at a Medieval Times, and he pretty much told it on this podcast. Obviously, I think the reason why he said it on the podcast, I think he openly said it because he knew, like, his lawyers informed him, hey, um, this is coming out here. We need to get ahead of this. And so he's like, crap. Okay, well, it's something bad. So I'll just tell him. Yep. Oh, hey, yeah. There's a story about me leaving porn on a flash drive at Medieval Times. Ha ha ha. Funny stuff. Because I'm a regular guy. I like porn, which is like, okay, that's kind of weird. Um, so he did it to get ahead of it, is what I think he did. I think he openly was aware of it. So there's that instance. But not only that, but then the lawsuit also listed how the biggest thing, which is still going through the court, and he talks about how he had kiddie porn and how he has private events with kiddie porn and all that stuff. I don't believe any of that. I don't think any of that's true because of how openly willing he's talking about apparently the Peacock Theater. He openly talks about this stuff. So I think he's doing that to really clear his name, so that way when the lawyers kind of regroup, they'll sit there and look. He like openly talks about it. Clearly, this is not anything bad. Um, and I think he's telling the truth. I don't think he had kitty porn. I think he had the barely legal porn on that flash drive, but he did have sensitive documents. Anyways, what I'm getting at is the big point, the key point here, um, was that he took a $12 million bonus from 2K, and he then funneled it into his own account, which then went into his wife's venture, which is the like coffee shop. I think it is something that they have in Texas. I think that is the big what the heck? And I think that's where the lawsuit really kind of comes up, is that the lawyer details how Randy Pitchford took this $12 million bonus in prep, which was supposed to go to overall Gearbox. He took it for himself. Um, and I think that's the big one. That's the real kind of shady stuff, and that one I do believe is true because he hasn't flat out denied it. The only thing he kept denying was regarding the porn. He kept saying, "Bro, yeah, it was porn. It was, blah blah blah," and he openly talks about. But I do believe that he took the money. That one's a big one because, like I said, there's the lack of evidence. He refuses to talk about it ever, but yet he'll openly and willingly talk about the porn. So, so that's the big one. I think that one's true. I think he took the money and he put it in his own account because he probably just said, "Oh, that's my $12 million bonus," instead of giving it back to Gearbox because apparently those bonuses were supposed to go to the employees, but he kept it for himself. So there's that. That's the next kind of scumminess that I can't get behind. Okay, so now this is, I don't even think Borderlands 3 at this point has been announced. It's heavily rumored, but I don't think it's been announced. Um, And then he keeps digging himself a hole. He keeps freaking talking and running his mouth. Like, the dude just does not stop. And then he gets into fights online with people. Apparently, then there was the reveal that he got into a battle, like he punched or he got into physical altercation with the former voice of Claptrap. Um, I don't know the guy's name, but like, there's just all these allegations, right? And they just keep coming, and you sit there, and he keeps running his mouth. And then there was the microtransaction thing for when Borderlands 3 was announced. So he said, "There's no microtransactions," and then it came out, no, there's cosmetic only microtransactions. And then he goes, "Well, that's not microtransactions." And then he got into a big old fight with Game Informer, and he's like, "Well, I don't know why Game Informer is trying to screw me over here." And it's like, what are you talking about? They just corrected you, and you can't let it go. Like, I feel like he's so pompous and he's got such a big head and he's so arrogant that he can't let things go and admit that he's, just taking it like on the chin and be like, what, I'm wrong. He can't do it anymore because he's wealthy, he manages a very successful company, and he just can't let it go. He just can't let it go. He has to always think that he is number one and he's on the top and he's right because he's running a company. And for me, that just drives me up the wall, like, dude, because in your career, you just hear about it all the time, like, just, it happens. Just accept, hey, it happens. We took a beater. Anyways, so he just keeps doing it. He keeps digging himself a hole, and he refuses to get himself out of the hole. So, and then on top of it, you have what else? Then you have the what else? And then there was the Troy Baker kind of allegation against him. At this point, I guess I should say that Borderlands 3 has been announced. Um, Troy Baker allegations where he's like, "Yeah, we asked Troy, and Troy said no." And then Troy came out and was like, "I don't know what this guy's talking about because um, they didn't even ask me. They didn't talk to me at all. I mean, I would have loved to do it." And then Randy Pitchford once again opened his mouth. He's like the Donald Trump of CEOs. He just can't stop tweeting and talking. And then he's like, "Well, blah 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 blah," and just starts making. And then Troy Baker's like, "I don't know what this guy is talking about. They never came to me. Like, I would have loved to do this." Um, yeah, he's like Donald Trump. He just keeps opening his mouth and can't shut it. And like I said, I feel like it's just that pompous arrogance about it all. And he has to always get involved. And then there was obviously the big reveal for Borderlands 3, um, before this, which was the whole really, really awkward freaking Penn and Teller magic hack. As if follow Randy Pitchford or read about him, he's a big magic guy, loves magic. But then during the reveal, they had this very, very awkward like Penn and Teller thing, where like the creative director came out and then Randy Pitchford kept interrupting him right when he's about to start. So the creative director was the silent type of, kind of trying to be funny and trying to get involved. And whenever it's his turn, they always they pass him over, and he waves, and it was really cringeworthy. And it's just like, ugh, come on, Randy, like he's just such an awkward, weird dude, and um, yeah, like I'll just never understand it. So yeah, like I said, I wish I could. I wish I could understand that guy, but he's just so cringeworthy. Um, Come on. Oh, come on. I'm out of mana, bro. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, we barely got him. Come on, help me kill this guy, you jerk. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, man. Gotta do it again. Womp womp. The guy didn't grab the quest. Smooth. Oh, jeez. Anyways, and it was just super cringeworthy and awkward, and and you just can't help it. You're like, come on, Randy, like, God, stop being so weird, you know? Um, and he proceeds to do it, and he keeps open. Like, he's got to be the worst PR guy for that company, but he's one of the founders and CEOs, so they can't touch him. And he just keeps running his mouth. So all that on top of it, I just can't support the game. I just really can't support it. I can't. Um, um, all right, I guess. All right. Good luck, friend. That was weird. I could have helped you. Yeah, and so I can't support him. I can't support him, and unfortunately, I can't support the company because I just can't think the thought of me lining his pockets with more money so he could just do outrageous stuff, stupid magic, um, is ridiculous. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I can't, I just can't do it. And the thought of it, like if he was not connected to that game anymore, um, I would probably be all over it. But the fact that he is just drives me up the wall, and I can't do it. I just can't. I can't see myself supporting the guy. I really wish I could. I really wish I could support that company and those developers, but I can't. And that's why I'm gonna wait, for over a year for all the DLC to pass, and then the Game of the Year edition comes out, and the Game of the Year edition is like $20. Is that gonna probably be way down the line? Like probably over a year or two? Yeah, it will be. Will the PS5 be out? Yeah. And heck, for me at that point, I'll be so over it, not even thinking about it, that I just won't even buy it. So there's that too. Um, but yeah, I can't do it in good nature. I can't support the guy. I want to support the company, but I can't support the guy. I wish I could. Um, Maybe in due time. Who knows? But currently, I can't. Borderlands 3 looks very good. Um, oh, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. Was then the review cycle, which is another reason why I can't seem to get behind this game. Was it came out? Kotaku did an article where it came out that it was very weird because only select outlets got the review copies. So people reached out and like, hey, can we get a copy? And they said no, it's cited security reasons. And it's security reasons. What are you talking about? It's such a weird reason. So it was a weird cycle. They cited security reasons why they couldn't give it to everybody. And even then, it came out that the version they gave them was apparently wrong. Like they gave them the wrong builds. These people were testing on a broken build. Um, and you're like, okay, weird. This is getting weird. Can't trust apparently game journalists. So then I listened to Giant Bombcast, and Bombcast Jeff Gertzman said the same thing. Jeff Gertzman kind of they talked about it. And Jeff Gertzman says, well, they told them security purposes, right? Yeah, we weren't told security purposes. He said Jeff Gertzman told him that straight up told him it was because they did not give him a favorable um, knowledge. They didn't give favorable like a review or a preview at E3 this year. So they blacklisted him essentially. Said nope, you're not getting a copy. which begs to differ, which they kind of brought up as well, which they only gave it to the people who obviously gave them favorable impressions, so that way they could get the big day one Metacritic score, right? Big day one Metacritic, which leads into the fact that 2K probably doesn't have faith that this game is going to review very good. So what do? They hold it back for only a few outlets that are going to praise this game, praise it up and down. So it comes out. It's now been praised up and down. My questy broke. It's showing all the quests I've already accepted. Oh, man, it's annoying. I want to do Wailing Caverns, but I don't want to. It just takes so long. So yeah, so there's that, and then you have this weird thing. They got the big day one push, but now you have all these other outlets that are like, oh, okay, we didn't get the review copies because they only gave it to select media. Because yes, that shows that 2K probably doesn't have any faith in it, or they hold it back, citing security reasons. Which, once Jeff Kurtzman spoke up about it, goes to show you, no, that's not true at all. It's not clear. It's clearly not security reasons because they gave them the wrong build on Epic. It's very clearly because they gave it to the people that gave them good highlights and good press at uh, at E3 this year and at trade shows, which you're kind of like, okay, now we're getting pretty scummy, right? Now we're getting pretty scummy. This is not cool. These aren't cool. These aren't good things at all. And that's just on top of it now. How long to play? Kotaku did an article. How long to play when you have no time? I'm gonna read that. That sounds funny. Um, and yeah, that's another straw that's breaking this camel's back. It's just like you can't. Come on, 2K, stop being real scummy over this. Like, just give it out. Like, have faith in your product. Borderlands could get sixes across the board and be a mediocre game, and that game will still sell like hotcakes. Like, my gosh, it's all over Reddit right now. It's all over Twitter right now. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. Like, I think it's even the highest one on Twitch. Let me pull up Twitch TV real quick while I run over here. Let me see. Yep, see, Borderlands 3 is number one with 139,000 viewers, at least here in the U.S. on the U.S. Twitch, compared to World of Warcraft, which has been dominating it. And yeah, I don't know, some guy with 20,000. I'm not gonna say them 10,000, and so forth. Anyways, so clearly the game is selling, and it's getting the viewers and everything they want. So reviews clearly don't really matter anymore. you know, like, because the people are going to buy this game. So that's why it's so baffling to me that they were that strict on it and they held out on it. They just sent the game out. You have confidence in your product, but clearly they didn't, and they wanted that high Metacritic. So what do? I mean, even then, I don't think it's going to probably fall below an 80, but it makes sense to, like people have said, to why they. You kidding me? Almost get out of here, you. But it makes sense to why they did it. It's because they went through with it to say, crap, we're going to give it to all the people we know that are going to give us good reviews, so then our Metacritic is huge, big Metacritic score, right? Then, once the game comes out, then everyone will review it, and then it'll drop a little bit. But at that point, everyone will have already seen the big review, big score, and yeah, and then at that point, people will be like, oh my god, it's got this. But even then, now that I think about it, I don't think people are even really talking about the Metacritic score. Now that I think about it, like, I think they still, like, no one's, it's an 85 because IGN gave it a 9. I mean, the only person who talks about it is once again Randy Pitchford on Twitter, retweeting all the good stuff because the guy refuses to, like, see bad stuff and acknowledge bad stuff. Maybe it's just that new generation thing of, if I don't see anything bad, you can't hurt me. I guess, can't take criticism. So I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things, but it's just, I feel it's embarrassing, and it's a bad look. But is it going to stop them? Absolutely not. Not going to stop. Um, absolutely not going to stop them. They're gonna, like I said, sell millions. It doesn't matter whatsoever. So, I want to go do this, but at the same time, I want to go turn in this quest over here and get these guys' quests. Turn out more running. Good old World of Runcraft. Jeez. So that's my thought on the whole thing. I think it's real scummy of them. I think they need to figure it out, and yeah. But are they? No, probably not. What do they care? Make bank. They're making bank right now. Money's flowing. Um, yeah. Whole thing is just weird to me, in my opinion. Just absolutely weird. I'm gonna sell some stuff too. It's really a good thing I'm going over there. What else I got? Minor rejuvenation, minor mana, lesser. Oh, I can make. Oh, I can make you. I needed Briarthorn for that though. I need Briarthorn for anything else. Peace Bloom. I guess I'll make you. Let's make some Briarthorn. Nope, inventory's full. Shocker. Gotta go clean out the inventory. So that's my opinion on it. Maybe I'll do a short video if I can't think of anything else to talk about, since it's already coming up on 30 minutes and no one's going to watch it. I'm just going to change my YouTube channel. Then nobody watches this channel. You know, since I put, not going to lie, I don't put very much quality into it or time or effort, since I don't have time. I'm, this is my really kind of video game time. I sit down, play World of Warcraft, chat into the mic a little bit, and then I, go about my day. Got other stuff I got to do. So, but yeah, yeah, it's like I said, it's unfortunate and it's scary and annoying to see them do it, but it is what it is. I think this guy's just on auto run. Beowulf. Ha! It's pretty good. Beowulf. Get it, get it, get it, get it. So, yeah, like I said, interesting, interesting, interesting times, and yeah. After being struck by a critical melee or range critical, heal 8% of damage, causes an explosion. Oh, heck yeah. Holy Nova. I forgot about that move. Give me that Holy Nova, baby. Right all up in my face. There we go. Yeah. Where is the Griffin Door Rider? Is there even one here? Arachnophobia. Oh, nice. Good wand. Herpes. Everything has herpes for some reason. So. There we go. Oh, wait. Two-handed staff. Oh, yeah, I want that. I do want that one. Yeah. I thought it was a wand. Dang it. I need a new wand. So yeah. Can't support it. Won't support it. Can't stop, won't stop. Gotta make the booty drop. You know how it goes. You know life, everybody. To my lovely dog who is still listening only to me. He at least supports me in my endeavor. Oh, go to Ashenvale. Man, all these Ashenvales. Quest log is full. Wait, what? Trouble in the Deep. Black Fallen. Oh, I want the Black Fallen Depths quest. Alright, fine. Let's go earn some stuff. Harpies. What the heck? What level is this zone? Spelter, Deep Moss, and Ratchet. I gotta go to Ratchet now, too. Is there no Griffin here? Am I missing something? Oh, there. Yeah, he's over there. So, that's all, I guess. Yeah, I'll call this video here. Like I said, it's just it's not a good look for them. I don't like it. I won't be supporting it. More power to everybody who does want to buy the game, but I unfortunately won't be buying the game. I can't support it, and I won't support it They are just not a very. Randy Pitchford is just bringing that company down, and I don't know if it was Jim Sterling or somebody mentioned that. Like, I think even IGN kind of talked about like this dude needs to keep his mouth shut. Like, he's tanking the company, or not tanking it clearly, but he's just giving him a bad look. So, alright, let's see here. Let's sell you. Really don't need yous or yous. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Mouse guy. Push up you there. Sort this out. I need more space. I don't think. Yeah, linen does 0. Okay, I think we're good there. So let's do it. Alright, I'm just dragging this out. Anyways, thanks for watching to maybe 1 or 2 people who ever actually make it to the end. Yes, goodbye.